So, hello and welcome to this Resilient Spirit Journal Jumpstart. I'm Laura Ellie Hudson, founder of Resilient Spirit, where I work with writers and artists, transformational leaders and healers, and people who are ready to relinquish perfectionism, claim your enoughness, and cultivate the courage to do what you've always wanted to do. Connecting with deep values and inner wisdom and resources, my clients embrace their power to heal relationships, complete projects, and become agents of positive change in the world. And this Journal Jumpstart is one of the ways that we do that connecting. It's an opportunity to pause, reconnect with your body, your mind, and your spirit, and express your authentic voice and your soul wisdom on the page. And so we'll have about 5 minutes of meditation and 10 minutes of writing, give or take a few minutes. And so I invite you to have your writing materials ready. Find a comfortable position that can be seated or standing or even lying down for the meditation part. Might be hard to write in the lying down position, but you never know. But the point is just see if you can find a position in which you can lengthen your spine and allow your breathing to move freely through your body. And you can have a feeling of connection with the ground below you. So let's go ahead and get started. And as you receive the tone of this bell, just allow yourself to start to breathe more deeply, or just notice your breathing. You don't even have to force it to go more deeply. And if it feels like a good idea, you might want to roll your shoulders up towards your ears as you take a big breath, filling in, and then let those shoulders down and release them with a big sigh. And maybe do it one more time, raising your shoulders up towards your ears with a big inhale, and then releasing them. Just a big sigh to let yourself release what was there, and then allow yourself just to notice your breathing. And today, thought we might invite a box breath pattern, and that is a pattern that can help you to clear your mind and calm your body so that you can have a greater focus as you write. So just continue to observe your breath for a couple more breaths. And then on your next inhale, you might see if you can inhale to a count of 4. And then at the top, hold it for a count of 4. And then after that, you release for a count of 4. And at the bottom of the breath, you hold again for a count of 4. So that's the box breath. So let's try that. It sort of in your mind, you can visualize a box-like structure as you engage with the inhale and the retaining the breath and the exhale and the releasing the breath, or I mean the retaining the breath at bottom. So here's how it goes. Inhaling for 4, retaining for 4, releasing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and holding again at the bottom for 4. And however you are counting, the pace that you're counting at for that 4 is just fine. One of the things I often do is notice my heartbeat and allow that to be the pulse by which I gauge the inhale, the holding at the top, the exhale, and the holding at the bottom. So just play with that kind of breath if it feels like a good idea for you today. And if not, you can just continue with a continual breath, just allowing yourself to notice the inhale and the exhale and the rise and fall of your body. Now allow yourself to complete the box, wherever you are in that process, and then just return to regular inhale and exhale, an even, smooth breath. As we make a transition to the writing portion of this meditation and writing practice. And maybe allowing yourself to come back to the room and letting your eyes open, letting yourself attend to your writing materials, whether they're a computer document of some kind or a good old journal. And as you listen to the reading, you might jot down any words or phrases that seem meaningful to you. You might notice anything that comes up as you're listening to the reading, and then anything that feels like it might be a good starting point for your writing. And then after the reading, I'll offer some suggested prompts, which you are welcome to play with or welcome to discard if they are not meaningful to you. So take what inspires you and leave what doesn't. So today, this reading comes from my mentor in community storytelling, Mark Yaconelli. It's excerpted from a chapter in his book, the chapter is called The Coming Out Parade, and the book is Between the Listening and the Telling, How Stories Save Us. And here is the excerpt. Every fall, the Southern Oregon Pride Parade is held in our town. Like most pride parades across the globe, the event is full of color and music to celebrate and promote equality for LGBTQ people. Each year, the part of the parade I find most moving is the presence of the families. Old and young couples, parents, children, and extended relatives holding hands and walking together, often without a float or a fancy car or loud music. It is the most humble part of the parade. My neighbors, colleagues, friends, and acquaintances walk down the street to let others know, this is my family. This is who I am. I am glad to be who I am. Every once in a while, someone in the parade will see me and will both shout and wave vigorously. In no other setting do I behave this excitedly when encountering my neighbors. Never have I walked into a grocery store, noticed Evelyn standing in the checkout line, and then begun yelling and waving both arms in the air as if she were standing on the deck of the Queen Mary. Evelyn! Yay! Evelyn! Woohoo! Bon voyage! But the parade is a community ritual, a public righting of wrongs. It is an invitation for all of us in this town to claim and celebrate our common humanity. So I do my part. I stand on the sidewalk, and when Evelyn and her family parade down the street, I try to meet their eyes. I call out and wave wildly until we both feel seen and recognized. I've often wondered what would happen if our community held a coming out parade the next day. An invitation would be extended to everyone who feels unseen, hidden, trapped within a demeaning storyline. Like the Pride Parade, there will be an atmosphere of acceptance and welcome. We'd have music, maybe a band that contains all the uncelebrated instruments, flugelhorn, shofar, saw. Local townspeople would walk down the street holding signs claiming without shame unrecognized aspects of their identity. I cry often. I am an artist. I'm bipolar. I danced naked a lot. I'm a woman who doesn't want children. I am afraid to get old. I'm smart. I don't exercise. I'm depressed. I survived abuse. I love animals more than people. I miss my mother. I'm Puerto Rican. The rest of the town would line the sidewalks, scanning faces, reading signs, cheering, waving, and from time to time, running out to welcome those who are trying to get free. So that's the end of the reading. Here are some possible entry points for your writing today. And again, take what inspires you and leave the rest. So one idea is write about whatever kind of parade you would like to see in your community. a parade that would bring you joy. Who would be in it, and maybe describe it with some sight, sound, smell, touch, taste, language. Another idea is to write about an identity that you or someone in your someone you love, an identity that you or someone you love does not claim publicly, and something that you would claim publicly in a parade like the one described. That's another option for something to work with. And then another option is tell a story of a time when you felt seen and recognized in a joyful way. So those are some options, and here are some words to work with. It was a little bit of a longer reading, so I'm going to give a few extra moments here for this prompt. But if you're already writing, good work, and let whatever comes be what starts you out. And I will hold this space for you as you do that. Try to keep breathing as you write. First thought, best thought. Let yourself play on the page. And keep your hand moving. Let the words emerge. Trust that whatever words or phrases you are given are good enough. They are right for today. And if you get stuck, you can just pause and reconnect with your breathing, and then allow whatever comes to be what starts you again. All right, and as you are able in this moment, allow yourself to come to a pausing place, something you can come back to a little later, knowing that you can always come back and revise or start over or add something new to what you've written here. And allowing yourself to return to this common space that we share. I want to just thank you for taking the time with me today to practice your writing and your meditation, and may you be well, and I hope to meet you here again next time. Go in peace.